Hey everybody. Clearing. I love this so much. La, la, la. Wow. I mean, why not? Okay, so the first thing I'm literally being asked to shuffle on is advice. I asked the divine, what am I going to do a pre-reading regarding? And all I heard was advice. Okay, advice. So here we go. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming in for the beautiful twins that join me here. What can we see for the twins in the collective at this time? What is it for the divine feminines that we can see? Wow, so we are literally getting divine timing regarding divine masculine and emperor energy. So it all came out on the side like this, which means stay neutral. Emperor on the side, it's not control issues or surrender, it's neutral. Pushing divine timing forward faster or not, neutral. Is this my divine counterpart or not? I just heard. Be neutral. Wow, that's a really interesting one. So let's pull some energetic cards. The Emperor energy. What can we get first for divine feminines regarding Emperor energy? What is the advice? This control energy, the reason, stability. The Emperor can also be the epitome of thinking inside the box. Or thinking that there is a ultimate way. This is complete neutrality. The energy is ancestry, courage, wisdom, and empathy. I'm hearing ancestors joking about how they must have known a thing or two to have survived for eons. Don't diminish the wisdom of those that have come before you. Draw on it. Draw on all of those beautiful Akashic and generational things. Open to it. Understand that procreation is because people somehow managed to get together. Ancestor jokes. They're like, people, you're gonna be making love to your person or to a person. This is what happens when you're people. Okay, ancestors. Again, they're just saying, how do you think you got here? Ages old joke. Anyways, ancestors, get your own show. Oh my gosh. Now they're telling me that they're welcoming me. Now they're bugging me about not being able to say a word properly. Ancestors, already. Okay, I said get your own show. They're like, you're in our show. You're the headliner of our show. Funny, freaking ancestor, funny humor. Okay, ancestors, I respect. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you, ancestors, for joining us again. I'm hearing that these aren't even just earthbound ancestors, that these are also our star ancestors. And for the Lyran starseeds, this is a special message that you have come to lead with humility. It's a very Taoist leadership. Who was it, Lao Tzu, that said, a good leader leads and the people don't know that they're being led, or something like that. I botched it. The ancestors are joking with me again about how I'll get to be an ancestor one day. Oh my goodness. My ancestors are hilarious, apparently. Your ancestors, it's your ancestors that are bugging me right now. We are in this together, they just said. This is cracking me up. I just saw 444, or it was 444. I saw 445, but I know 444 was just before that. And the ancestors are saying, like we came before you. Ah! This This is ridiculous. Okay, ancestors, come here and give us a hug. All of us hug your ancestors. Oh, they're saying that they're coming in celebration for humanity because we did the mother clearing through the eclipses. High fives, ancestors. Okay. You've got this. We've got this. We all have this. The ancestors are saying, aho. It's the divine plan. They are here to say that this is the divine plan. It's all relevant, but it's non-linear, multidimensional. It is what it is, and it is the way of it, they're saying. So this sounds like they're talking in code, but they aren't. This is the way of the nature of the cosmos, from star system to star system, up through ascension. And we are passing those markers, and this is when we start having, have you noticed I'm talking to ancestors in broad daylight on YouTube, everyone? This is when we start bringing in this incredibly connected, mainstream understanding of the dimensions and energy, is when we are ascending. So this is a sign of the times, y'all. Wow, okay, so beautiful. So have courage, put down the worries and strife, and just know this is part of a becoming planet. They're saying we've done this before, and so have you. We are in this together. Okay, that's the first message, Divine Feminines. So you are the gatekeepers of the womb portal, Divine Feminines. I mean, there are some divine masculines with womb portals. However, that's why this message is coming to the feminine in general. Loosely, the feminine polarity gets this message because you are the gatekeepers of the portal. You are the gate of spirit into physical form, primarily. And so this is something that you have needed to remember and honor, Divine Feminines. I'm hearing your children choose to come to you, come through you. Have faith their souls were wise and knew what they were doing. Believe in the natural process. Trust the natural unfolding. Trust the wisdom of it. Come into the safety more and more. Let go of the control. Do your best and have fun, they're saying, as much as possible, just for the joy of it, for the joy of being in physical form. Do this with pride and celebration, appreciation, compassion, on behalf of all of us. Aho. Wow, okay, let's pull on the ancestors. Thank you so much. Is that the final message? They'll let me know. Wow, okay, so divine intervention, divine timing. Let's get a card on divine timing. So we just did get a little bit of a message that we can let go of control issues, overthinking, and witness the awesome wonder of things rolling out through us. And divine timing and, you know, the whole flow or chaos of it. We're being asked to stay neutral about that. What can we see? What energetic message can we get regarding the timing of the journey, the timing at this time on the journey? Harmonic oscillator gave me the feeling, and we get the card of timing, rhythm, synchronization, and frequency for divine timing. So as above, so below, free will and divine will aligning. Come onto the same page, come into neutrality, come into alignment, step into sync. When you align with divine will, your eyes are opened to the wisdom behind divine timing, the blessing contained within the divine timing. It's illuminated to you why things happen when they do, how they do. And so there is no mystery When you align with it, your eyes are opened. When you're in non-attachment, you can see the truth of what is rather than what you think should be. Brilliant message. So, Divine Feminines, when you are in non-attachment, you can see the truth of what is rather than what you think should be. And the ancestors are coming in and saying one more time, this is one of the wisdom teachings we held, we kept, we knew the rhythm of the seasons. We did not fight against the rhythm of the seasons. We were more in tune with the natural process in nature. And that is something that humanity would be wise to remember. Oh, that's a really beautiful one. We've spent so much time developing technologies to circumnavigate nature in so many ways, and the ancestors are saying, remember this. Remember how in tune we were with the subtle energies, specifically the timing found in nature. We could see it. Remember, they're saying. Okay, so King of Wands. What can we see? Neutrality regarding Divine Masculine. Chamber of Inspiration, Bliss, Aspiration, Realization. So Divine Feminines, you have been given this particular Divine Masculine or this potential Divine Masculine so that you can follow your bliss. There is no other counterpart that you've ever met that has inspired you the way your Divine Masculine has, or you wouldn't be thinking they were this level of a twin flame connection. That particular person is a mirror for your greatest aspirations, your highest beliefs, your bliss. And so deeply appreciate yourself, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If you appreciate your Divine Masculine to the extent that you do, you see that incredible star stuff in them, the cosmic star stuff. That is a reflection of your aspirations, highest potential, what you are made of. Don't forget that. Bring it back into your awareness of self. Whenever you see something glorious in your divine counterpart, seek that awareness in you and run with it, the divine just said. Bring it into the world, channel it. Your divine counterpart may not even know that about themselves. But if you can see it, that's because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay, what a fun bunch of messages. Let's get some advice now for the Divine Masculines. I'm so very curious if the ancestors are going to show up. They're saying we're always here. We're in each one of you at all times. Okay. Okay, now they're saying who invented belly laughter. We did that first. Okay, what can we see? Thank you, Divine Creator and ancestors, for bringing us all through you. What can we see for advice for the Divine Masculines? No way! We got the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune for Divine Masculines too. Except they came in the upright, so a different message because of the orientation. Oh, I hope that came out on camera. That was really cool. I was shuffling those and they came out. So let's see what the Emperor in the upright. Now I'm suddenly drawn to the children in this picture. And the ancestors are saying we're talking generationally here. So generationally speaking, Divine Masculines are holding this wand. The Ankh is being held there, but let's see, what can we do? No way, we just got Lyran's Stargate. Ancestors, you tricky ancestors. Ancestry, courage, wisdom, and empathy. You are becoming a torchbearer, divine masculines, and it's all about the children, caring for the children, bringing it through on behalf of your ancestors. So we got the womb portal message for the feminines, and we are getting this torchbearer message, this leadership message, this elder, wise one, sage message for you, divine masculines. Make your ancestors proud. Empathy, wisdom, courage, ancestry. So this is a message also for the divine feminines and divine masculines watching. Divine masculines are those that are stepping into accountability and mastery to lead the next generations, to lead. And we got that message. A good leader leads, and the people don't even know they're being led, because it's so compassionate, it's so life affirming, it's so in alignment, it's inspirational. That's what it means to be a leader, and lead by example with such radiance that it is desirable to emulate, rather than an enforcement of power. Beautiful. So masculine energy is activating and coming to the forefront in leadership in a balanced and wise way. Okay, what can we see for the upright wheel of the year? So I'm very much drawn to the wording on this card. I did not notice that when we got it for the feminines. Let's see what we get for the divine masculine advice. So we get Seal of Metatron, form, structure, foundation, and cosmology. So this card just fell into the past. So I'm getting last year at some point, I'm getting like this throwback energy to last year, where timing is going to arrive here. 4 things, divine masculines, that you set in motion last year, specifically this new cosmology. So something has been seeded. These are intentions. Metatron energy is the unlikely angle, the miracles, the manifestations that come from out of nowhere, based on working within the system, working within the apparent limitations or the perceived limitations. This is the miraculous, in that there are solutions that are inherent within the problem, so to speak. So divine masculines have been desiring solutions that were hidden in plain sight. They were there all along. Their solutions were based on the problem, and that is so twin flamey, twin journey, that the solutions are there for those who have eyes to see them. So that's the message here, divine masculines. It's not so much that you couldn't have solved it then. It was there needed to be a foundation of faith, of belief, of trust in the journey, in the connection with your feminine, in your karmic unraveling, the accountability, working the problem. So whatever the karma was that is a deal breaker that was keeping divine masculines from coming towards divine feminines, whatever that third energy was, people, places, things, beliefs, this has been the process of solving since last year. There's been a new foundation, and now the answers can be revealed, and they will be the new energetic common sense. So that energetic common sense has been a repeat message dotted a little bit through the readings lately. These are some of the things that will make the journey easier for consecutive twins after this huge unlearning of the 3D paradigms and the massive shift into the 5D. With these first waves of twins over these years right now that are coming into union, that sets a new standard for society, changes laws, changes education systems, changes the individuals, changes what we invest in, what we contribute, how we speak. That's what does the bulk of the work, and then it gathers steam. So divine masculines, well done. You have been putting in lifelong. The ancestors are saying, hey, what about us? But this last year has really upped the ante. And the grandmas and the grandpas and the great grandmas and the great grandpas and so on and so on. Oh, the ancestors, they just don't quit. They do have a life of their own. And they will go on, and that is the river of life. Aho! This is so fun today. Oh, so much fun. Okay. They're saying, aren't you glad we invented belly laughter? Okay, I'm having a little bit of an awesome 5D party going on over here, but let's see what we can for divine masculines now. So thank you, Divine Creator. What can we see for divine masculines? What are they thinking? What are they feeling on the heart space for their divine feminines? What are they wishing for the connection at this time? What actions are being taken? What is the biggest challenge for the divine masculines? What is the spirit guided solution for that challenge? And where is the connection going in the near future? We're also going to get a card for the divine feminines along the way. Okay. So what are the divine masculines thinking? King of Cups and separation. Oh, they're crying about being apart from their divine feminine. So divine masculines are having a rough day. Wow. Lots of love, divine masculines, but the ancestors are here. Your ancestors are around you today, divine masculines. I'm hearing some saying, I'm sorry. I wish we had more time, but I'm still here. You're not alone, divine masculines. You are supported instantaneously by your guides, by your ancestors. You're never alone, divine masculines. This is the message. There is a special ancestor for each divine masculine that you have a predominant connection with. You already innately know which one it is. Divine feminines too, but this is a special message for the divine masculines. They are there with you in your tears today, divine masculines. That's a beautiful, beautiful ancestral hug. What can the feminines see about that? So divine masculines are taking the torch, are receiving their generational scepters today. They are going through a rite of passage where they truly have been clearing heaven and earth paradigms with the generational things. Through the eclipses, it's been a very bumpy ride into this for some. But they are through the worst of it, I heard. This batch of divine masculines that have done this huge clearing, ancestral clearing, you're coming back into understanding that you do have this profound connection with the ancestors, even beyond the veil. Wow, King of Cups, clarifying the King of Cups. So this is just, I'm hearing divine feminines, it's a very emotional day for your divine masculine. I just heard the wailing is heard around the world. It's the freedom cry. We got that yesterday. The ancestors are saying, all jokes aside, We are here and we are so proud of you. They couldn't have done it without you, and you couldn't have done it without them. We are one, even beyond life. What a message today. Goodness. Okay, what are the Divine Masculines feeling on the heart space? 10 of Coins. There's still a karmic processing. This is the perseverance towards the goal. So we do have new moon energy now. This is a crescent moon. So between now and the crescent moon, just a few days, Divine Masculines are really in a deep, deep ancestral powwow, ancestral cocoon, looking at the long-term goals, setting intentions, being reminded what really matters by the ancestors. It's a very big heart opening for the Divine Masculines right now, and you are being carefully considered, Divine Feminines. Oh, my ear is tickling. That's got to mean something too. So let's see what we have for Divine Feminines. There is progress here, the new templates. Here's Metatron again, Metatron's seal. In this card, we're moving from confusion, overwhelm, lack of grounding. We're juggling all these multidimensional energies with this playful dolphin energy and going towards designing the new templates, designing the new norm. Balancing the deep, I just heard. A lot of emotion, a lot of intensity today for some. I just heard, and a lot of tears. But they're good tears. Tears come from releasing. Tears come in retrospect. When it's safe to release, the tears flow. Okay. What can we see for what the Divine Masculines are wishing? Change and communication. So Divine Masculines know this change is inevitable. They know how emotional they are going it alone, feeling like the shoes have been too big for life, for unions, for playing the 3D BS game I just heard. Yes, there is more to life than the mundane 3D. But these changes are coming. Divine Masculines are feeling it, and they're wanting to talk about it. With who? The Empress. This is the abundance card, the Empress. But abundance is coming, the change in the favor of abundance, in the favor of the light, in the favor of love. We're gathering steam. The ancestors are saying that cry is heard around the world. This is the victory cry. This is the victory cry. The ancestors have said, we've made it. We've done it. The rest is details. Abundance is coming in. I'm hearing, for those who have eyes to see it and ears to hear, this is when we will reset the world clocks because of the changes happening on the planet right now. And it's going to be evident even to those who refused to see it before. More and more people are going to see, in no uncertain terms, it's not going back to the way it was. There is more abundance coming in. Divine Masculines are wanting to shout this on the rooftops. They are tuning in to what really matters. And they are practicing temperance as they watch it revealed. Beautiful. Okay. So Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine has not necessarily talked to you. even about these things and is looking forward to sharing the things that they are beginning to observe more and more. What can we see for the actions that the masculines are taking? Hanged Man and Page of Cups. So right now they're at a standstill. There's something in each of the divine masculines' lives that is causing them to feel like the universe has them in a headlock. On some level, they are not able to move. This divine timing card that we kept getting in the beginning. There's something that has paused for all of the divine masculines right now, and it's in the name of just surrendering to the divine plan, to divine timing, to divine will. Not only just surrendering, but being supported by it. So that message is coming through again. What else can we see here? Yes, divine feminines. You are also the recipient of this same wisdom. Sometimes the Hanged Man has this same halo in it. It's about surrendering. And knowing. This even looks like the Hanged Man in many cards. It's hung just like that from the ankle. So divine feminines, you have felt your hands were tied, or you were in Hanged Man for a long time. Divine masculines are going through that same. I heard absence makes the heart grow fonder, adversity, greatness in the face of adversity. Is that a saying? Something like that. It's like necessity breeds invention. There's something like that. It's like divine masculines are in this Hanged Man energy and learning to surrender, learning not to have to push their survival templates into the world. This is the wisdom that you've come to, for the most part, divine feminines, and now your divine counterpart is feeling that same crunch. What is the biggest challenge for the masculines at this time? Overcoming anxiety, leaving the world paradigms. So the biggest challenge is to continue to rise up and out of the 3D paradigms and continuing to kiss anxiety goodbye. I just heard. Beautiful. The knowing. Look at that third eye illumination. This is the King of Coins. This is the commitment, the partner card. We've had that message come up for the last year. This might be the throwback energy from last year, where mission, true gifts and talents, the knowing, the intuition of the individual divine masculines, that is cause for partnership on this level. Monogamous, healed, next level, one-on-one partnership is for ascended templates. It's a potent spiritual configuration that allows for absolutely mind-blowing awesome to come in. When masculine, feminine aspects balance out and create an exponential third energy, two things. It's not as pure and potent if it's adulterated. Is that a word? Unadulterated, if it's, unadulterated. Sorry. If there are ulterior motives, wandering eye, leaking energy, other agendas, that system cannot function at high octane, we'll say. And so it doesn't carry the same impact into community as it does when mission is the purpose, when purpose is the purpose, when the heart song is the purpose. Can that come through any clearer? The gist of it has come through. So divine masculines are seeing that as they want to step into service, they want that one true counterpart by their side. And they're starting to see that the challenge is, I heard that they've been pushing that away, that they haven't been ready yet, and they have no example for what that looks like aside from this knowing that is becoming. What is the spirit guided solution? 5 of Cups and bravery. Looking at what hasn't worked, what has come before, and making those first steps through the tunnel with that torch to light the way, trailblaze it. That is the guidance. Trailblaze it, communicate it. This is the second time we've got this card of communicating these higher templates, these changes coming in. So divine masculines, your advice is reach out to your feminine, talk about this, talk to others, do your research, collaborate, find the people that you need to talk to trailblaze this. Get your projects going. I'm hearing divine masculines that sooner or later, if you are a twin flame, your divine feminine is going to be one of the most appropriate consultants for what you have been instructed will come through you regarding your gifts and talents. That your divine counterpart holds energetic keys, light codes, archetypal understanding, time capsule. So the relationships between divine counterparts unlock information as they unfold. Synergy, I'm hearing. The synergy that unfolds when counterparts come together and their hearts are in alignment. When they've worked out the karmic foundation that allows them to come together, the time capsules of mission unlock even more greatly. Where are the, and it comes through communication, inappropriate divine time. What is the direction of the connections at this time? Queen of Coins and free will. Perception. So both counterparts are being asked to look deep within to find that home energy, the center, and to advocate for it, to repair anything in our independent lives that is not balanced, nurturing, good and right and true. Now's the time to prepare. Prepare your environment, your living situation, emotionally, mentally, and physically, to come into alignment. Keep aligning. What else can we see? Empowered passion. So I'm hearing literally there's going to be, two things. Temptation. So for some, there's going to be some sort of meetups that could be sexual that the twins will decide it's not appropriate because karmic partners are still involved. So there is going to be, I'm not here to judge, and that's not actually always the only route to take regarding, but there is some sexual passion growing here, and there are third parties still involved for some. The sexual chemistry between twins is very telling. When you're in mastery, your body does not fake attraction. And so pay attention to that. Use your free will wisely, sincerely, to discern for your situation what is truly nurturing and what is appropriate. Knowing there is no guilt and shame if you are in a true twin flame relationship, that is the highest priority relationship under heaven. It holds the unconditional love. That does not mean that you should, or that it's advantageous in every situation to act on the attraction physically. Weigh out and come into mastery about codes of conduct for your situation that makes sense. And I'm hearing it may be counterintuitive. Unconditional love always is compared to what seems to be true in the fear paradigms. So this is another one of those Hall of Mirrors, masterful rites of passage, but the sexual energy seems to be ramping up. 2 times today and once yesterday, I was told to do a sexual energies reading again. So I will be doing another reading, possibly tomorrow, or an extra one, talking about that coming up. So I'm getting that message. So if karmic partners don't apply, then there is a ramping up of authentic spiritual energy for those who don't have other partners. This is more of a pure exploration of healthy sexuality, and it will be illuminating all of the different past experiences that fell short. Okay, let's get 1 card for each counterpart now. Oh, I just saw 4114. Lovely mirroring. So we're getting perception. Oh, I didn't call it. I'm just going to do this 1 card for everyone. Perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and take a good, hard, deep look at it. Isn't that what the message just was? That sometimes, or always, the fear paradigms, the higher love paradigms are counterintuitive by fear paradigm standards. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Question your reality. Question what you subscribe to. Be most diligent to question the things that feel bad to you. Many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.